Welcome back to Fox and Friends First. A Fox News alert for you. Some fresh fears of a potential serial killer rocking a Florida neighborhood as a fourth person is mysteriously murdered. A 6-year-old man, he was on his way to help feed the homeless. He did that every morning. He was shot and killed in broad daylight. And police now believe that his death is linked to 3 October murders that occurred in the same Tampa neighborhood. So are investigators piecing together the clues at all? I mean, what's the progress that they're making on this? Here now to weigh in on that is former homicide detective and Fox News contributor Ted Williams. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, Ted.
My pleasure.
So this latest murder brings the number to 4. And this happened around, 5 a.m. yesterday. The man, he normally worked construction. He was out of a job. He was volunteering at a homeless shelter there in the area, walking there when this happened. Tell us what we know so far that brings these 4 together.
Well, you know, this is so sad, Heather. This is law enforcement's worst nightmare of trying to put and composite together a profile of who is committing this crime. And what we've so far learned is that this man yesterday morning was walking to this place that he was going to be serving food, and he was killed. Now, what we have, there was an eyewitness who saw a black male, approximately 6 feet tall, light skinned. That is going to help law enforcement tremendously in this investigation. What is going to break this case are the citizens in that community and a possible mistake by this killer.
But there is a little bit of a difference, though, because the 3 previous murders, they happened after these individuals had gotten off the bus, and they also happened in the evening. But as a result of that, they believe the discrepancies in time, that the suspect may live somewhere in the area or maybe hiding in the area?
Absolutely. I would have to believe that this person lives somewhere in the area. The common thread is that this happened at night. Now, the latest one happened early in the morning, but it was still while it was dark out.
That's true.
So they are clearly looking at individuals who perhaps maybe just got out of jail, someone who has some kind of a mental problem. But I would have to believe that law enforcement believes that he lives in the community, and he could very well be someone homeless. So they are asking for help from the community to bring this person to justice.
I understand they're asking people that live in the community to check their own weapons, if they have them, any guns in their house, make sure that they are secured and they're not missing. They're also asking children who live within this specific perimeter to not go out to bus stops and to stay home. So obviously residents on alert, and you say that they may be the key in breaking this?
Oh, absolutely, Heather. Somebody knows something in that community. When you have this kind of activity over a period of time, sooner or later, what law enforcement are looking at is for that person to make a mistake, and he will make a mistake. And the fact about it is, now that they're looking at a light-skinned black 6 foot tall individual that somewhat fits the description of the person of interest that they've been looking at, this helps them tremendously, and they will bring this person to justice sooner or later.
Yeah, I know the mayor of Tampa said this is personal. This has got to stop, certainly, before any other lives are lost. Ted, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We always appreciate your insight.